Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sweet Treat Run. I have a very fabulous guest with me today, Colton Underwood.
Thanks for having me.
Like, add the applause. Colton Underwood is known from The Bachelorette, The Bachelor, Becoming Colton on Netflix, and he now has a podcast called Daddyhood, which is absolutely fabulous, so check it out if you have not already. We got some of your sweet treats.
Yes.
Your favorites.
My favorites.
The go-tos. What is your favorite snack, though? It doesn't have to be anyone's here.
Any type of glazed donut. Like, I love a good donut.
Okay, I had a feeling you wanted the glaze, so...
Yes.
Okay,
Incredible.
so I feel like we have to take a thumbnail with these
Yeah.
before we even get into
for
them.
sure. We have to show them.
Okay.
It's like this really cute hole in the wall. Did you go or did you have somebody pick them
I
up?
Uber.
Yeah.
It's
a really cute place.
Because it's like in Hollywood, and I was like, I can't go.
Yeah,
all the
you're
way.
like, I can't go to Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's a really cute place, and I don't know. I love shopping small. So,
Okay.
yeah, it's like a
yes,
small
Colton.
spot. Yeah.
Okay, well, look at these, you guys. I don't want to like totally knock them over.
Oh.
Let's do a quick like thumbnail with it, I think. Are we ready?
Whoa.
Okay, so these look amazing.
This looks like the lemon blueberry one. I've had it. It's really, really good. These are like the old fashioned. This I think is just a blueberry glaze. Look at me, like name all of them. This is the
I know, I'm like, okay, babe, like
this is filled
not
for
sponsored,
sure.
you guys. Like, I
These
love
two
it.
are filled.
Okay, we'll tap into one and I'll tap into one.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the classic, maple glaze.
I'm going with whatever this is. Cheers,
gosh.
though.
Oh,
Oh my
cheers.
god.
Wait,
Cheers.
I'm gonna go have these two because I might take a bite of another one.
Oh, yeah.
Yup.
Oh my
Aren't they
god.
great?
What the fuck?
Like, look,
Colton,
it's the best
why are you
spot in
keeping
LA.
this from us?
It's the best spot in LA.
No, this is so good.
They have good coffee too.
Guys.
I love bad coffee. Like, I love burnt gas station coffee. Like,
Do you
that's
really?
It's my favorite.
It's because, like, where are
I
you
call
from?
it diesel fuel. Illinois.
Oh, wait,
So,
oh my
like-
god, I'm from Illinois.
Wait, really?
I thought you were from the South. Why did I think
I'm
that
outside
from
of
you?
Peoria.
I'm from Chicago.
Got it.
Okay.
Fun. We
Oh
have
my
the Illinois
god,
thing
look at
going.
this!
Look at us.
I didn't even know.
Incredible. Yeah.
Okay, so you grew up in Illinois.
Yeah. I feel like I have, like, glaze all over my face.
It's
now.
okay, we're owning it right now. Okay, so Illinois, you came to
San Diego.
San Diego.
I played football. So I went, like, I was on practice squads, I went undrafted.
Okay.
Played football professionally for 3 years. Had a blast doing it, but, like, it just ended up becoming too worky, too businessy.
Okay.
And not about the sport anymore. I mean, I was very lucky to make money playing literally a kid's game.
Right.
But still.
I mean, it's aggressive though, so.
Yeah. Had an injury, sort of said, like, to my family, I was like, I've been playing football for 17 years. Like, I just want to take a year off.
Okay.
And in that year off, I ended up going on The Bachelorette. And it sort of changed my life. Because I was like, well, I like entertainment now. So now I want to stay in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
And I've had a blast doing it.
The rest is history.
Oh.
We don't need to touch too much on The Bachelor and Bachelorette. I don't know if it's like trauma and drama for you.
I've healed.
You have, yeah. I could see that from
I
you.
didn't talk about it for a long time. Just because, like, also didn't have, like, the best experience. I also, like, didn't handle things right my own. But, like, I've done a lot of work.
Okay.
And healing. I'm also, like, married to my husband now and, like, starting a family. So I feel like that chapter has been closed.
It's like you're
one
so
way or another.
removed from it at this point. I do have to ask you.
Yeah.
I have one pressing question, and you cannot leave my car.
Oh, no.
How the fuck did you jump over that fence?
He just jumped the fence.
Oh, God. Adrenaline and just sheer will.
Just like a
get me
hope
out of
and
here.
adrenaline.
I need to get off this show right now.
I've never
I need
been so
space.
impressed by an athletic ability in my whole life.
Look, when you need a moment, you need a moment.
You need a fucking moment.
And you don't get a moment on that show. Like, there's always a producer, a handler, a stylist, a makeup artist, somebody in your face, and you're just like, yo, I have to process this by myself. I don't want to talk about my emotions. I don't want to talk to the camera. And I just needed a moment.
Yeah.
I took it in a very dramatic way.
Because it's like, anybody who's going out to that show, like, yeah, it's just like a lot and it's really like overwhelming, but it's obviously like you were dealing with other things behind the closed doors.
Yeah.
One moment that I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if you ever look back on it or even thought about it, is when Billy Eichner called your ass out.
Maybe you're the first gay bachelor and we don't even know.
How was that? Were
terrifying.
you like freaking out on camera, or was that more like...
Oh, totally. Part of me was like, oh, do they know? Does production know? Why did they bring him here? I was terrified and scared of gay men. Because I was like, I don't want to be outed. I don't want gay men to have gaydars, obviously, and they're typically pretty accurate. So I just didn't want to put myself in that situation.
Yeah.
And when it happened, my heart sank. I was like, oh, shit. But it was not the time or place, and I did not feel comfortable.
No, I remember like seeing that, like hindsight now, and I was
yes.
damn, I'd be shitting my pants.
Yeah.
But we move forward. We're thriving. Are you like a cream-filled person?
I mean, now that I'm gay. Is that why you're asking me?
No, I was not asking you because of that.
Oh, okay.
But yes, we know that. Okay.
Love a good cream pill. That's a jelly fill.
Oh,
a little different, but
it's a little different.
Still tasty.
I want to talk to you because you said you touched on football a little bit. Like, so much toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
How did you battle with that? Like, the locker room talk, like, just, it's such a, like, manly sport.
Like, my whole thing was, like, hiding in plain sight. Mm-hmm. And I'm, like, ashamed to say it, but yeah, I took part in it. Because, like, that was the easiest way. Like, because if I would have stood up and defended people and or, like, things that were going on, I think I would have been outed a little easier.
Yeah.
So, like, unfortunately, my only defense mechanism was to, like, partake and, like, be a part of the problem.
Yeah.
Which now, like, obviously I'm trying to do better and, like, figure out how I can help the younger generation.
Yeah.
But the locker room culture is a really tricky one. The male sports especially, and female sports as well, but, like, it is sort of the last frontier for being accepting and loving of gay men and queer people.
Yeah.
So it's, a lot of work to do still.
The president, what's his name? Roger something?
Goodell.
Okay, if you could swap places with him for a day, what would you do to change it? Like, for me, I would, like, be like, okay, Taylor Swift on the warm-ups.
Yeah.
Beyonce on the cool-downs, like...
Great question, but I would say they're starting to do better. They're starting to do work.
Okay.
It's not going to be an overnight thing.
Right.
I know that they have a huge partnership with GLAAD, which is they help with strategy and going about it. But they're taking the steps behind the scenes, like they're training their administration and their staff and like their organizations as a whole of being more inclusive and accepting.
Okay.
Because like that's the biggest thing. Like when you have a coach that is like using homophobic slurs as a way to say this is bad, that doesn't help anybody who's closeted because it's like that was triggering for me, right?
Right, of course.
So they're doing the work. I would like to like obviously see like safer spaces and like they feel for some reason being gay is now political, and I mean,
what do you mean by that?
I just mean like obviously there's one political party that doesn't believe in
okay,
rights.
yes.
So yeah, I mean it's become political, which unfortunately for businesses they do that as a business decision, and I would say like I would like encourage the NFL not to look at this as a business decision but as a human rights issue.
That's a great that
would be my advice.
I know we have the podcast now. Child on the way.
Yeah.
So fucking exciting. Congratulations.
What's like dad soon?
I know. Wait, isn't that crazy?
Because
it's something that you've always wanted, correct? Yeah.
It's been like a goal of mine, something that I've and something that kept me in the closet too. It was like I always wanted to be a dad and I didn't know it was possible to be a gay dad. So yeah, I mean, coming this fall and then I get to sort of like nest during the holiday seasons with my family.
Baby's first Christmas.
I know. Yeah. So many blessings.
Yeah. So like what's been going on lately? Like in the world of Colton, like outside of like the podcast, outside of like...
I've been doing a lot of producing and creating shows and having fun with it. I'll be back on TV next year. I have a fun project coming out.
Oh my gosh, can you tell us about it?
That's all I can say for right now. But I love telling stories. I love sharing stories. And I can now do that without having to like it be on me, So now I don't have to always be in front of the camera.
Yeah. I mean, now with the podcast, like a lot of it is about like fatherhood and like finding like, informing people about the different options. But it really is just like your platform is like a vessel for like other people to share their voices like within the gay community. And that's so fucking beautiful. Yeah. You should be very proud of yourself.
Thank you.
Like, I'm very proud of you. I was late to the like, your documentary. So I watched it like just a couple weeks ago, but absolutely impressed by you.
Thank you.
You're like an amazing person. Yeah.
Thanks. It makes for an interesting fan base now. Like, cause I still have some of like the conservative girlies from the Bachelor days.
Oh my God, were people like raising hell at you?
A little bit. It was really gnarly. Like after I came out, because on like Instagram and social media, you can see like your followers and stuff. I lost 400,000 followers when I came out, but I gained 500,000 like within a matter of 48 hours.
Yeah.
It was truly mind blowing because I was like, oh, and obviously I don't want them following me if they don't, but I was like, that many people had a problem with me coming out or being gay. So it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like with anything, like people will drop and then like the right people
Yeah.
will come in, and like you don't want like a fan base of
Totally.
trash.
I know.
I said it, not him. Okay. We need to move to the air wands. I forgot
Yes.
about our
Oh my
little
gosh.
our babies down here.
What are these ones?
Oh my
Normally I'm a
gosh.
peanut butter blast person.
Okay, I got the Hailey Bieber.
I've never
'Cause
had the Hailey Bieber,
I'm
so
a little bit of a basic bee.
we can review it together.
Okay, oh my gosh, this is the first.
Here, I'm not going to touch your straws, so I'll let
Oh,
you grab
oh
it.
my god, thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here we
I
go.
feel like you'll love it.
Oh, it's great.
It's kind of like, it's been sitting.
Does it have protein in it? Mm-hmm. It does have a little protein?
Collagen,
Great.
coconut.
My skin always
Milk.
already feels better.
Okay, period. It's going.
Great.
You're literally
Perfect.
glistening. You've probably been asked this a million times, but give me a fresh answer. Give me something different. What would you give, like what advice would you give to people who are struggling? Like who are like on the fence, should I come out or should I just
Yeah.
keep it all in?
So I would say peer-to-peer support, and like there's ways that you can be anonymous.
Yeah.
And then obviously therapy and trying to find that one person who you could really, really trust
Yeah.
and lean into
Yeah.
is really important.
Yeah.
I think it's just understanding you have good days and you have bad days, but the goal should be to have more good days than bad days. And like
Right.
let yourself feel, and like I now like say it out loud, like when I'm having a bad day, like I just know like it's not a good day. And I think verbalizing it and being able to like call it for what it is healing and helpful to me.
Yeah.
Just being like, I'm allowed to have this bad day. Like I feel off today. And I'll
Okay.
tell my husband too. I'm like, I'm just not having a great day. Like I don't feel good. I'm like, because sometimes you just wake up and you feel bad in your body, or you feel, it's just like important to like acknowledge it, or else you sort of like weirdly grow this like resentment and emotions towards yourself.
A lot of us are so hard on ourselves. We're like, yeah, like I'll wake up sometimes and be like, I don't know why, but I feel off. And then I'm
Yeah.
stressed and I'm pissed that I'm off. And then that
Totally.
makes it like into a bigger hole.
Yeah.
But just being like, okay, hey, like this is not, like today's not the day.
Right.
Tomorrow
Yeah.
will be. And like, let's just call it what it is.
For sure.
And how did you like learn that? Like, how did you like build that mentality?
Oh gosh, the trials and there's tribulation. I mean, just trying everything. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just like anything in life. Like I've tried, even with like being people comment, like I've blocked them, I've commented back, I've tried to kill them with kindness, I've tried to be funny, I've tried to be snarky, I've tried to confront them. And, you know, I don't think I have like an answer of like what works best, but like you need different things at different times.
Yeah.
And I think just trying new things and seeing how it feels and finding something that works for you. Like
Yeah.
not everybody has the same answer.
Right now, what does self-love mean to you? Because I think, I mean, as we're growing, like, I mean, your 20s, there's like a lot of ups and downs. You're now in your
Yeah.
30s, correct?
Yes.
Like 5 years ago, I'm sure self-love to Colton looks so much different. Like, what does
So
it look
much
like
different.
now?
Just being patient and kind with myself. I'm really in a place where I'm trying to like get rid of the negative self-talk.
Yeah.
So like I talk kinder to myself. I'm more patient with myself. I'm like, I've always sort of been the hardest on myself, and that has not always been the healthiest either. So just like being patient and understanding that like, you know, I need time, I need healing, I need, you know, space, and I also like need love, and need my family, and need my partner, and need friends. So it's just like really listening to what I need in that moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Do you feel like, because obviously, like in football, it's very like tough love and like, yeah, like you're hard on yourself. Like, was that really hard to like unlearn?
Still to this day, like there's still like you put on this armor
Yeah.
of like not letting people know that they're getting to you. And
Yeah.
like, you know, it comes out in really weird triggering ways at times still. But yeah, I mean, you have to unlearn a lot of different habits that you sort of pick up over the years, especially with sports.
Right, right.
So now it's like sort of unlearning all of those. And I feel like for the most part, I've unlearned a lot of them, and I've become a little more self-aware of like what I've been through and what I've done and what I need to continue to do. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I'm still on the journey, but I'm like a light years ahead of where I was 5 years ago.
You've been through a lot, but like I
Yeah.
think like your 20s just in like general are just so.
Yeah, for me especially, I weirdly feel I was definitely not emotionally mature.
Okay.
Like especially with sports, is like you're so dialed in. Like I didn't really date in high school and or college,
Okay.
and I never really got to practice that side of myself. So like when America saw me dating, it was in a very immature way. And like although I might have felt like I was composed, like I was still like weirdly like a high school boy trapped into this, you know, 26-year-old's body of like, you know, struggling with my sexuality, struggling about talking about why I was a virgin and not being able to be truthful, and doing really just immature things.
Yeah.
And like stupid things like a high schooler would do. And then now fast forward, I'm like, oh, that's just because I was like emotionally stunted as like, you know, a young boy.
Do you feel, okay, because I forgot about that. You were a virgin when you went on to The Bachelor, The Bachelorette.
Yeah.
Was that more of like, I don't like want to face the
so many
music?
things.
Or like, was this really for God?
No, it was so many things. I mean, obviously, like, I am a Christian man. I hid behind my religion. I also was, like, struggling with my sexuality. I didn't really want to cross that line with a woman if I didn't feel like I actually was gay. Mm-hmm. So there was that. There was, you know, I just have never, even after I came out, I've never been into hookup culture. So, like, for many reasons, it was, like, easy for me to stay a virgin. But it was also confusing for me, too, because I'm like, oh, how do I know if I don't try? But then, like, I don't really want to try, but I think I should, and I can't be gay, but I need to be straight, but I really don't want to do this to these women. And then I was like, okay, fuck it. And it ended up getting out there, so.
Journey through high school. Like, I want to talk about that. Like, what were you like in high school?
Oh, gosh.
Do you have any, like, horror stories that you can tell us? Because...
So many, but...
I feel like you were, like, a jock.
Yeah, I was also like a not cool jock. I feel like the girls at my high school...
Wait, oh my gosh. Not us blasting the AC.
Well, you're giving away. Yeah, we're a little hot in here.
We're a little hot. We're hot, and it's also hot. Okay.
The girls at my high school gave me the nickname of the ugly duckling.
Okay, Colton, you go on to be like one of the most attractive men on Bachelor Nation.
That's what they tried to explain to me, that it wasn't a bad thing. They were like, by your senior year, you were a swan. And I was like, that means
were you
I was
a late
really,
bloomer?
Oh, very much so.
Shut up.
I had acne, I had braces. I was struggling. I was good at football, but I was like, yeah, I was a little chunky, but like, you know, it took me some time to come into my own. But I was never like, I tried a little too hard to fit in. Obviously, I was masking a lot of different things. And I mean, it would have been fun for me to be able to like be out that young of age, but like also I wouldn't have done anything. Like I'm still sort of like a dork.
Yeah. Well, okay, so you grew up in like southern Michigan.
Illinois.
Period. Hello. Hi. Illinois.
Same as you. Same as you.
You know, I was thinking Southern Michigan. What's that one song?
Oh gosh.
Kid Rock. Someone's gonna know what I'm talking about.
God.
That's why I said it. As soon as Southern came out, Michigan just felt like...
No.
You know
Central Illinois.
Central. Okay,
it's like
Central Illinois.
Like
Am I North Illinois then?
You're Northern Illinois.
Okay.
Chicago.
Do you say Illinois or Illinois?
Illinois.
Illinois. You know it's Illinois?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I did a voiceover once, and
they made you
for the
redo
Illinois Lottery, and I kept saying L, and they're like, "Why is this bitch saying L?
Oh.
Isn't she from here?" And I'm like,
they should not hire me.
Listen, two of us say it's L and
Illinois,
honey. High school, Central Illinois.
Yes.
Was there like a gay community in the high school? Like, was anybody like out, like openly out?
Yeah, there was one person who was out, and he was sort of like the butt of all jokes.
Really?
Yeah.
So you kind of looked at that and you were like, all right, that's not going to be me.
I want nothing to do with this.
Like, to be the only person in, like, being from the city, it's like, okay, there were a lot of, like, gay people, and, like, it was like, okay. But it's like, yeah, like, being, like, the one of one.
Right.
That's mental.
Totally. And even, like, in surrounding cities, there really wasn't a lot of, gay men.
You just had, like, corn and
soybeans. And
soybeans.
Dairy farms.
You were a farmer or no?
No, I wasn't. My family
you
had
give
dairy
farm.
farms.
You give, like...
Thank you. Yeah. I take that as a compliment. Mm-hmm. I want to live on a farm eventually.
Me too.
I want to get out of LA.
Yeah.
I'm in LA for work for, like, another 5 to 10 years.
Okay.
And then I want to, like, go get a farm and land and a castle.
And just, like, no one talk to me, no one look at me?
I want to go buy, like, a castle for the same price that I bought my
Not a castle. Where would you buy the castle at?
It's not in the U.S. Probably just somewhere out of the country.
Italy, France.
Just
Oh my God, the south of France.
Dip. Oh, that would be love.
Oh my God, that'd be iconic.
I would love it.
Okay, so moving on then to like college.
So 45 minutes away from my hometown.
So it was probably
playing
nothing
football on football
different.
scholarship. Was there strictly just to play football, and it was sort of similar, rinse, wash, repeat to high school. Like, I was a loser and just, like, didn't want to go to parties. I was, like, vividly afraid to get drunk because I didn't want to come out if I was drunk. So I was, like, I wouldn't drink. Yeah. There was a lot of masking going on.
Okay, because are you like that? Like, because I'm 2 glasses of wine, I'm yapping. Sometimes I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck
now that I'm out, I'm, like, of course, like, my feminine, like energy and tendencies typically come out more.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
When I drank, like they would definitely like come out. A little
He was
bit
like,
more.
and
I talk with my hands more. I'm a little more like out there, maybe touchy or flirt. Like I just didn't want to take that risk.
so sober it is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, that is like, yeah, you're like, you built this character. Do you still feel like that, like, Colton is kind of like still embedded? Like, obviously you're not just going to completely swift and be like, hi.
Yeah.
But like, do you still feel yourself like catching yourself?
Every once in a while, I feel like I'm way more comfortable in my skin now.
As you
like,
should
and I'm
be.
also like more unapologetically myself, and like I can hold my own. I also don't give a shit anymore, like about what people like think about me, which sounds. But I was so worried about that because I had a persona and I had to like blend in and I had to disguise myself, and I was really pretending to be who I was to America. So like I really had to invest in that, and now I'm really sort of authentic, and I'm just like, I have a husband and a baby on the way and like a house and happy and I'm in love. Like I don't care if you don't understand me.
Oh yeah.
I don't know you.
I mean, it's like so irrelevant, like the voices. And you really did go on like you have the absolute balls. So like you went on like a redemption tour, like with your documentary.
Yeah, I just felt like multiple things that I was like, I want people to hear from me. Like I ran for myself. I did the gay community a disservice by like having this platform of being in the most heterosexual shows you could possibly be on.
the most like...
And like denying it. And I wrote a book and I denied it in the book. And I've done so many things that publicly denied me being gay that like when I finally did come out, I was like, oh, this is like the least I can do. And it's like help, share this story, because obviously gay men in LA and New York feel well represented in media. But like there's a whole group of men that is in like the middle countries that really don't feel seen or heard.
Yeah.
And they're also still majorly closeted. So like to be able to try to rip that Band-Aid off for them, or at least do my part, felt good. So,
yeah.
It was part of my healing journey, I think.
Right. So. I mean, it's just such a like powerful thing to like be like, okay, like I'm gonna right all my wrongs. Yeah. I'm gonna put it on Netflix, so it's like fully out there forever. And just like owning like, hey, I fucked up. Because I feel like that's really like, that's a hard thing to do. To admit like, wasn't the best. But at the same time, like now you're using like everything that you've built for such good.
Yeah.
Like you were telling me when the camera's overheated.
Whoops.
You were telling me about this amazing project you're working on.
Yeah, I just joined this company called White Flag. It's an app. I joined as their chief community officer. And what White Flag is, it's a peer-to-peer support and peer-to-peer counseling. So for anybody who might be scared or intimidated of starting therapy, or nervous that therapy could jeopardize your professional career and or open up a can of worms that you might not want to open, peer-to-peer support is a great option. And what this app does is allows you to connect with other like-minded individuals that might be struggling and or might be already on their healing path, and just vent to them and just say, what did you do when you were in my position? And it could be anything from I'm so closeted, to I have addictions, to I feel like I'm a bad mom, I'm a bad dad. How do I heal? How do I take the step in the right direction? And it connects you with people who were in similar positions as you and or might be going through similar things, so you guys can lean on each other. So I'm just really trying to like find ways to make, obviously like COVID did a number on our country. It's like, how can I help make people feel better? I listened to your self-love episode and I really liked it.
Oh my God, mine?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Colton!
But hold on, I don't know how to say. It's like I know you went through like a whole section with her of like explaining what's her name, Xanthi.
Oh, Xanthi.
You guys like said it back to each other.
It's like because she said it's a KS.
KS.
Xanthi.
Yeah,
I'm like.
Xanthi. She was great on the show.
She
Adored her
was.
and
She
loved
was.
her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I listened to that one and I listened to your self-love one, and it's just like self-love is obviously something I put a lot of work into, and I think a lot of people need to like talk kinder about themselves first and foremost.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
That is like, I think it's hard, especially like when you like are going through things, you want to just beat the shit out of yourself.
Yeah.
But like to be like, okay, this is your first time through life. Like, why do you think that you should have it figured out? Especially like, I don't know if this is something that you struggled with, but like in my early 20s, like, or like even mid 20s, I was very like, I don't know, I would always just be like, why are you not have your shit together? Like, why are you still serving? Like, I served up until my late 20s. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing until 2 years ago. And I think, like, that's, like, one of the best messages that, like, people, like, I have friends that are, like, teetering on 30. Right. And they're, like, flipping their shit. Like, do you have any friends like that where, like, I don't have purpose.
Yeah.
It's like nobody actually, do you feel like you fully found your purpose right now?
Now,
and you've been through like 18,
now
you're
I
like a
have.
cat, you've been through like 20 lives.
Yeah, but like I was making crazy money playing, like not crazy, but I was making great money playing football. I was making great money and found fame that I loved for 18 months on Bachelor. Like I had all these great things, but I was never serving a purpose until like these last 2 years.
Yeah.
And like now I'm actually feel like I'm contributing to society.
Yeah.
I think that's like the key is like, and it doesn't make it wrong. Like I had to go on that journey. I had to go through what I went through to like figure out what was important to me.
Yeah.
And I also just think it's like important, and I now have a much different view and angle on this too of like, I like forgiving people. Like, doesn't mean that I have to let you right back into my life. Doesn't mean that I have to have a relationship with you, but like, you're good. Like, no harm. Like, people mess up. We're human. Like, we fall short. And anybody who pretends like they don't is full of shit.
Yeah.
And it's easy to do now on social media because you're
Yeah.
like, this is my life. And you start believing what you put out is who you are. And it's like, I have a much different relationship with social media now because I'm just like,
You're like more detached.
this is for you. My life is for me. So like, I just like detach it a little bit, and doesn't mean I'm not authentic. Doesn't mean I don't like to let people in, but like, I'm very protective of my life now.
Yeah.
So
I think that's so important because that's like one of the biggest things. Like we always are looking at social media. We're always looking at like the flex, the one up, the like, oh, this person has this and that. And it's like, if you're only seeing a highlight reel.
I love going for long walks. I love
Okay.
exercising. I love spending time with my dogs. Like finding little moments like that is self-love to me.
Yeah.
Eating a donut and like shutting my brain off of like, who cares how many calories that was or like what that's going to make me feel like later. I need this in this moment.
So I'll be like, might be on the toilet later.
Yeah, like
Okay.
coming into myself and just being, what do I need in this moment? What do I need right now? And
Yeah.
my husband's really good at like, you know, challenging me and pushing me and like making me feel like I can take time off.
Yeah. Was his journey, I'm assuming he was not on The Bachelorette and Bachelor.
No,
but
he's
like,
very private.
Was he like openly gay as well? Or
Yeah,
did you guys, like,
he came out at a
bond?
younger age.
Okay,
Yeah, he was
okay.
out I think at like 21, 22, and has been out for the longest time. He's 10 years older than me.
Oh yeah, you got a daddy.
Yes.
Daddyhood, period.
He's the best.
Are you like, were you looking for older?
Oh yeah, I always knew that I wanted older because I
Okay.
feel like I was always I'm like an old soul.
Okay.
So I wanted somebody to match that.
Yeah.
And he matched that. So, he's a great human being. I can't say enough good things about him.
Yeah, you
He's
guys
gonna be
look-
the best dad.
Very cute.
So,
I know,
yeah.
well, you're gonna be the best dad too.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a loving. He's a good we're a good yin and yang. Like
Yeah.
he likes his privacy. I tend to be a little bit more public.
Mm-hmm.
He balances me. I balance him. Or he's a little bit more social than I am.
Yeah. I feel like you need that. Like.
Yeah.
I feel like it's so interesting when like couples are like so much the same. It's like, how do
Totally.
you not like, I feel. There's so many things
running
going
out
on,
of gas,
you guys.
we're running out of batteries.
We're a mess,
We're
but
overheating.
Colton, yeah, I'm so sorry. You'll
We're
be,
good.
you'll
We're
be
good. We're
okay.
good.
Okay, it's giving us like a dewy glow.
Yes.
Okay, but yeah, there is like something about like having that like you're like more like outgoing and he's more like introvert, and it's
I
just
think you
like
need that. It's healthy balance. Everything in moderation.
yeah, exactly.
That's like my sort of thing. Is just like everything in moderation.
exactly.
Say
yeah.
yes. Try new things.
Say yes. I
Yeah.
love that. That's another form of self-love, I think.
Yes.
Just saying yes to things and like not knowing the outcome. Like I feel like you did that a lot. I feel like I do that a lot where it's like, I don't know, this could either fail miserably or like be amazing, but like I need
For
to just
sure.
trust myself in this moment to
Yeah.
like get it done.
Yeah.
And it's all, so far it's worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
gotta-
mean, one way or another, if even it doesn't work out, it's a learning lesson, and you do better the next time.
Exactly.
So,
What would
yeah.
you say is your best piece of advice? It doesn't even have to be about anything we were talking about, but like
Oh,
your
gosh.
best advice right now.
I would just I'm gonna feel like I'm like beating a dead horse, but it's like trying new things, and stop letting like judgment of external pressures and or other people like stop you from saying yes to something. Try it, and you also like have the permission to like take a step back and say, I don't want that anymore, or I'm going to change the way that I go about things, but like at least give something new a shot and
Yeah.
try. Because you never know what you're going to like. Try new things.
Try new things in air
I also
conditioning and
like
have
don't
less
really
fun.
know who I am on TikTok yet. So I'm like, I'm trying to figure it
Not
out.
another
I'm-
identity crisis, Colton.
I'm going through a major identity crisis. I'm like, how do I relate to these people on TikTok? But like, also, I can't really dance that well, and I'm like, I don't really want to be like funny on there. Like, I save that for my
Thirst
in
traps?
real life friends. Thirst traps are one thing. Like, thirst traps will always be a part of my social media presence.
Have you ever started an OnlyFans?
No, I've had opportunities and offers in which I turned
say,
down. I know.
There's a community there.
No shame to the adult industry and to feet people and to all of that. Just
Not the feet.
Not the time
Do
of
you have
my
good
life.
feet?
I have a 4.9 wiki feet score.
I'm sorry, what the hell is that? A wiki feet?
Oh, you're gonna go on a deep dive. Any picture that I've ever posted that have my feet in it, I'm talking about even like yesterday, will be on that site.
So someone's profiting
I
off your
propping
feet.
up the feet people. Feet people, I adore and I love you. Thank you for rating my feet so high.
Wait,
but
stop.
a lot of celebrities have a feet score on there.
And yours is a solid 8.
I have a good score. I don't know how, but like my Fred Flintstone feet, I think because they're so big, I feel like feet people like
You
big
can
feet.
knock somebody on. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if you like to be like slapped the fuck
Size
around.
14 shoe, I feel like does it for them. I'm like, I'm winning. They might not be pretty, but they're big.
What the actual fuck?
Sorry, I know this is not what you want to listen to on your podcast, but
Oh, this is actually one of the best things. I'm like, okay, my
I know
feet,
there's at least one foot person
I'm
listening
gonna show
being
you
like, damn
mine.
well. Oh, there you go.
Okay, what would you rate them? Oh, let's not get them
Oh,
a photo. This is
that's
not
like-
for free.
Oh yeah, don't give that
Feet
away for
finders,
free.
you guys. Okay, what would you rate my feet?
I would give them a
You don't have to be
4.9.
nice.
You can tie me.
4.9?
Yeah, out of 5 stars.
Okay, thank you.
You got stars. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're just like, I hate how these are all together.
I tried doing spacers at one point. I mean, I like feet too.
I mean, we got to bump yours up to a 10. Yeah, this is a business for you. This is just
trying.
fun for me.
Yeah.
Damn, who
So
knew?
anyway,
What
I
about
know.
hands? Is there a hand?
Hands are okay. I need to get manicures and like I'm rough with my hands. Like,
Okay.
I sort
You're
of
good.
have like boy hands.
I didn't know the feet fetish people.
Feet fetish people.
Are you a foot fetish people or not really?
I love feet. Yeah.
But do you have like a fetish for feet?
Depends on what somebody's definition of fetish
Like, are we
is.
doing like hand jobs?
Oh,
with
foot,
the
like
foot
with
jobs?
feet? No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
So like maybe I'm like
That's like another
I'm
skill, I'm
dialed
like-
back. It's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, it is.
I'm adventurous and like up for anything, but like that also seems like it would take too long.
It's
Too
like,
much coordination going on there. We don't need to do
It's
all
like
that.
that's an ab workout, first
for
of
sure,
all.
for sure.
That's a leg workout, and then I don't even know what's going on with the feet.
Yeah. So
Do you feel like because you found your sexuality a little bit later?
yeah,
Do you feel like you're more adventurous or you're more like vanilla? Like
I'm definitely more adventurous.
Okay.
And I'm not as closed off. I try to live with the like mantra like I'll try anything once now.
Ooh.
Like, that's sort of like when in doubt, I'll always say yeah, I'll try it and see how it is, and then if it's not for me, I have no problem saying no again. Mm-hmm. So I just I like to try new
anything
things.
once.
Yeah,
Okay, I love that.
that would be my advice to straight guys too. Try anything once.
I know, because I feel like so many men, straight men, are like stuck in their ways where
Yeah.
they're like, I know
Yeah.
the end all be all. It's like, you don't know.
You don't know.
Try
You
something
don't,
different.
You don't know what.
Throw a foot
what
up
you're missing
there.
out.
Put a pinky up my ass or something. I don't know.
Ass play is fun. So
Are we into the ass play?
straight men need to understand that.
You know what? Yeah. I never really tapped into like any of the ass eating
Me,
vibes.
me neither until I came out. But we're here now.
But we're here now. But I'm like, it is kind of a moment.
I think-
So it's Colton Underwood approved.
Colton Underwood approved.
We just went on a wild ass tangent.
I was gonna say we've covered a lot of bases.
We didn't even get into the camera died. I didn't even ask you that full question.
What's that? Which one?
Are like your seasonal snacks? Like, what's your favorite
Oh.
seasonal snack? Like, are you pumpkin light?
No.
Pumpkin lice, pumpkin spice.
I love pecan pie.
Yeah, you told me this, but like,
I know,
what
that's not
holiday
like
does
a
that even
snack.
like?
All of them. October. Well, like Halloween,
just, like-
Thanksgiving, even like. There's nothing wrong with a pecan pie on Christmas.
Okay, Colton.
You know, I'm a big candle person though. Like that. Like I don't know.
You know,
that's
we're
not,
changing
like,
the
a
whole
snack.
theme of this podcast. So
What is your
let's talk
seasonal
about,
thing?
Let's talk
What is
about
your seasonal
candles.
thing?
What is
Candles.
yours? Okay, so it's candles.
Yeah.
What
ever-
candle are we like smelling right now?
DS and Durga has some great ones. They have like a fireplace one that I'm really into.
Ooh, so
I
you're more
love
of like those like rustic.
rustic,
like,
masculine.
yeah, those rugged ones.
Totally.
I'm more like beach.
Oh yeah, but not during like the holidays. You have to have like something.
I do like the pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
But it's so funny, I hate pumpkin spice.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not
Do
a
you,
fan.
do you
I don't
put-
like pumpkin
Do you ever
anything.
put Is it potpourri? Potpourri?
Potpourri. It's potpourri.
Potpourri. Yeah.
I mean, I guess you know what? It could be whatever the hell
Smells
people want
good.
it to be. And no, potpourri. I feel like potpourri was like a '90s thing.
Which one are you going for?
I don't know. I'm like trying to balance all these, and then I'm like looking at. We might have to change the
Like,
battery
how
of
do we
that
do
soon,
this?
but we're just gonna ride it out.
Great. I just want like one bite of this.
Okay, I don't know what that. I think that's like a cookie crumble or some type of crumble. Get in there, Colton.
It was great. Here, try one bite of
God.
that.
Oh my god.
Isn't this place the best?
Yeah.
Anytime you need donuts, and you're in LA, I don't work with them. I don't even know who the owner
You're
is.
acting like you're clocking in and like putting an apron on.
Honestly,
the way you're repping
with
this
how much
place.
I've gone there, I should. Kettle Glaze is the best.
Kettle Glaze, you heard it.
Kettle-
You're welcome. I know, this free promo. That was amazing. That tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, it could.
But
very
like
well
a
could
very
be.
like bougie version.
Yeah. I live for the blueberry.
Okay, nostalgic snacks. I can't talk because that just reminded me. Do you have a nostalgic snack?
Yeah, maple nut goodies.
What
You
the
never
hell is a
see.
maple
You
nut
never heard of
goodie?
them. My Midwest people will know.
I'm Midwest.
They're hard as rocks, but they're so good.
What? Explain it to the uncultured.
So hard to explain. It's a very hard maple glazed candy treat.
Okay. Oh
And
my god.
I would pick them up at the Tractor Supply Co. So that's where the snacks were.
So they're just like.
Also, I was a fat boy, so like this makes.
Were you
it makes
actually
sense.
fat?
Oh yeah, I was so chunky. But
Do you
now
have,
I'm not
like-
because I'm drinking Hailey Bieber's.
Yeah,
smoothies.
we're living in Hailey Bieber's light right now. But we're also we're eating the donuts.
We're eating the donuts.
But who
It's balance.
cares?
Life is all about balance.
It really is. Do you feel like you still like struggle with like the weight and like all that? You're just like very like that was.
Oh
more,
yeah,
like,
I love going to the gym. But I
Yeah.
do the gym also for my mental health. Like it's one of the only ways I could slow my brain down.
Okay.
So that and video games are my two like ways to like shut my brain off.
What are we playing?
I play all sorts of things. I play Smite. I play Age of Empires. I play Call of Duty. I obviously can play like NCAA football and Madden.
I know that one game that just came out.
Which one's that?
I don't know. It's a football game. You
Oh,
might be in
yeah,
it.
NCAA.
Oh wait, or is it like actual people or is it like
It's actual college players.
right now?
They just brought it back. Yeah. It's a big deal because they brought it back for like the first time in almost 10 years.
Yeah, my boyfriend I'm like I don't even know who you
It's
are
a big
anymore,
deal.
babe.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, he was acting like it was
Show
like
him some grace. It's a
yeah,
moment.
yeah.
It's a moment. It's a moment in culture.
We're gonna play a game. We're gonna play Rose or Reject.
Okay.
Current Bachelorette men. So we're gonna go through. I'm gonna show you a picture of them.
Sorry to these men in advance. I do not know probably any of them.
I mean, we're just like I think we're gonna be surface here.
Okay,
We're just
great.
gonna look at looks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's pictures. Oh, got it. Great.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't explain the game well for you. I just
Okay,
kind of threw into
yes.
it, Colton.
Oh
Okay.
God, I love it. Judgy Colton's about to come out. Here we go.
Ooh, bring out the claws, honey. Okay, ready? So first we have Sam.
Sam, big watch, nice tattoos, good smile. In my opinion, he looks like he's going to be trouble later on in the season. I feel like at like first glance, like totally going to check all the boxes, but there's some things there.
Like, okay, I agree with you because I love a good sleeve. Like, I love a good like
Yeah, yeah.
tatted moment.
It's like the half beard. He's like,
He reminds me of
knows
someone
what he's doing.
he has a girlfriend back home or something.
oh yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
That's
he's
sort of
like
the
it's
vibes.
giving slut
His name's
energy.
Sam?
Yeah,
Oh,
Sam
for sure.
M.
Sam M. Yeah.
Because there were two Sams.
Got it. Yeah, I hope he's gonna do okay, but I also like don't know.
Wait, are we giving a rose or reject?
Oh, reject. Sorry,
Reject.
Sam.
Sorry,
reject
Sam.
With love. Reject with love.
Reject with love. Okay.
Oh. He sort of gives me like Pete Davidson vibes.
Ooh, oh my God, I see
Doesn't
that.
he? So it's like sort of BDE
It's
already.
the smile.
It is the smile. It's the smile on the
The
teeth.
BDE. What is BDE?
Big dick energy.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
So he's like coming out of this like profile picture like with BDE. He's got big hands.
Do we like his hands though?
Yeah, he gets a rose. He can stay.
Okay.
He seems also like, although he has BDE, he's like innocent.
So Devin is actually staying with us.
What do you mean? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes, I approve.
He's in the trunk.
Yes, he gets. It's like, is he here?
He's here right now.
Yeah, sure. He could stay. He gets a rose.
Okay, yes, Devin.
Great.
Yeah, he has like a sweetness to him.
He does have a sweetness and like an innocence.
Okay, period.
Marcus. Marcus looks like he's there to make friends. Like he's just sort of like boys trip. He wants to travel. Like he probably is into the Bachelorette, but like is more so like this is a fun opportunity, which isn't wrong, by the way. Like there's no right or wrong reasons. I hate that whole thing. Like
Yeah. I'm here for the
everybody's
right
down-
reasons.
everybody's
It's
down
like
to have a good time.
everybody's
You're
there to
coming on
launch
a
your
TV
social
show.
media career. Let's be so
Well,
BFFR.
maybe.
Okay, fine. Well, I'm saying
Maybe
that.
some.
You're not saying that, Colton.
He might be. I don't know.
He might be. He looks like he's ready to party.
I'm gonna Marcus with kindness. I'm going to reject.
Okay, with kindness, with love and kindness.
With love and kindness. Jeremy, I'm only gonna reject because I don't like that sweater.
Okay, because I like the sweater.
Oh, you do?
I did. I think
It's
the
not-
knitted
it's-
is a moment, and he was giving me daddy. A little bit daddy.
He is giving. It's more college professor than daddy to me.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm gonna politely reject because of the sweater, not because Jeremy doesn't look like a decent man.
Why are you? You said you're gonna let the claws come out, Colton.
I am. I just.
Kind.
Well, I know, but
it's okay. It's okay.
Sweater's not kind.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of do like it.
I wore a fake leather jacket in my promo shot, so I am the last person to be talking.
Wait.
So I know.
Did you style yourself?
Yeah, of course. You don't have a stylist when you're a contestant. It was brutal.
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna have to go through the evolution of Colton's fashion.
Gosh, we're gonna see it.
Yeah, we're gonna see it.
Whoa.
This is Spencer. What do we think of Spencer?
He gives me a little John Mayer vibe with a little hair curl.
Okay, but if he pulls out a guitar, I'm sorry.
I'm really confused though. Hopefully when you show this to your viewers.
Yeah, we'll have the pictures.
The picture. What is going on with that shirt? Why is there 7 buttons and 3 they're bunched up?
I didn't even notice the buttons.
I can't do that.
Yeah, there's 3.
And the belt is
one
not doing
solo
it for
one.
me.
The belt, not a black belt. I'm sorry.
He looks like a bad financial advisor.
Matching black and blue.
And what's he fake?
Not
buttoning?
me zooming in on his dick.
I know, but
with kindness.
What's his name?
With love and Spencer.
Cool name.
Cool name. Spencer, we'll give you that.
You will not be moving forward to next week.
Spencer, you are going home tonight.
You have been eliminated.
Yes.
See ya.
No rose. Okay.
Oh, Jonathan. Yeah, that's cool. Love the tat.
Mm-hmm. He gives me
really nice smile.
Positive.
He seems really genuine. I'm into that. He also seems really sweet and he could do really well. He also seems like he can go home on night 1 because he wasn't assertive enough. So I don't know where he's at, but
yeah.
I hope you got everything you wanted out of the show, Jonathan, because you'd get a rose.
You would get a rose.
Yep.
Okay, Jonathan. Yeah.
I love a simple white tee too.
Me too. I'm such a simple girl.
Don't overcomplicate it.
Yeah.
Don't do the whole button thing Spencer.
And I like the jewelry.
Yeah. Are those
Do we
tattoo rings or is that an actual ring?
No, I think they're actual rings.
Those are cool.
Yeah, a pinky ring. Do you have any? Besides the wedding.
Oh, he has a rose on his thumb too, and a feather.
You do too?
No, I have Jordan's initial.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
And then he wrote me a love note, and I put XL right here. So that's from his first love note to me.
Oh my gosh, I love.
So, and then our nicknames for each other is Sharky. So I got both of us as Sharks.
I love things like me and my boyfriend. We do what are these infinity bracelets?
Oh yeah, they're welded on.
Yeah.
Cute.
Something like that. The initial though.
Yeah.
That is cute. The J.
Yeah, the J. He has a C on his.
He better not have any other initial.
No, he definitely doesn't.
Period. Okay, so Jonathan, we are thinking.
Jonathan Boove.
Jonathan.
Move on. Yeah.
Rose.
Rose.
Okay, he's going to the next level. Okay.
Oh,
ooh, we have Grant.
The sweater. Look, the sweater would be average, but he has a beater underneath, which is a yes to me. I know that might mean a no for you, but that just means that sweater could come off and he's ready to hoop and hang with the boys.
Okay.
Just as much as he is to take you on a date.
Okay, so he's versatile.
He's but he's he's soft. He has good he's in touch with his feminine side, but also he's still a man. He knows what he wants and he's gonna go get it. Yeah, in a healthy way.
Yeah, it better be.
I think so.
So Grant is.
Watch me keep the 3 most problematic men on this season
I know,
and not even know it. I'm so sorry.
But we're gonna say yes to Grant.
Yeah, he also has that little what do you call that? It's not a goatee.
Isn't that a goatee?
Hair there. Yeah, it might be. I'm down. He's cute.
Yeah, he's cute.
Great. He gets a rose.
Okay.
So I don't know who that means that I just kept, but those 3 can move on.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who we really denied. We're gonna have to play the tapes back.
I only kept 3.
You only did.
I was keeping track in my head. So.
Colton. Who do we think from those will win?
Will win. I'm gonna go Devin.
Devin. We did Mr. Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Okay, Colton. I think we're gonna wrap it up there, but that was.
Well, thank you for letting me join
fun.
you.
Sweet Treat Run was an absolute success.
Yeah.
Thank you for putting me onto the donuts.
Kettle glazed.
Thanks for
Love
having
it.
glowing skin with the Haley Beeble
Yes,
smoothies.
yes,
Shout out
yes.
Erwan.
Shout out Haley. You did it. You did
Haley,
it, girl.
you snapped with this baby girl.
You did it, girl.
But thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. This was so fun. Bye. Bye.
Well, let's put our drinks. Bye, y'all.
Well, no, I got to show you this.
show
the
me.
feet.
Show me the feet.
See, I just posted these last week, and they're already on there. And
But where are your feet?
It's a sliver of my foot there, sliver of my foot there. Anything that has feet in it.
What the hell?